Hi guys, welcome back to Cooking with Cousin Mel. I took a little hiatus for a month. Well, I had migraine, so I just couldn't do the computer. So, and I was checking out a few recipes to do for this year. So I said I'll take the whole month of January off and get stuff put together to make for you this year. So what I am making for you today is Philly uh, cheesesteak or yeah, cheesesteak pasta bake. I have my oven preheated at 375. There you go, just went off. And what I am going to do is I'm going to do boil a pound of penne pasta, and I'm going to fry up a pound of ground beef. So I'm going to get that started, and then I will be right back. So I'm just trying to get a few things ready for you. So here's my pound of penne pasta. Now I'm double batching mine, but I will put the original in and my cream cheese. I didn't have Dijon mustard, so I'm just using yellow mustard. Garlic. I got to slice up an onion for the to put in with the hamburger, which I am frying now, and that's a pound of hamburger. Um, I'm going to cook my pasta al dente, and then I'm just going to drain it and set it aside. And I'm going to cook my hamburger. Then I'm going to add my onion. And what else? My onion, my garlic, and it says a cup of mushrooms, but I'm going to use, where's it at? I'm going to use a whole package of mushrooms, only because I like mushrooms, and when they shrink, there's hardly anything there. What else? I got beef stock. Um, and when you put your beef stock in, you're going to reduce it to half. So you're going to put one cup in and just kind of cook it to half. Then you're going to add your second cup and do the same thing. And then, but I'm kind of going a little fast here, so I will slow it down and take it in a notch. And we'll get going with, I'm just going to cut up my onions. So just a medium onion. And you don't want like huge, huge pieces. And we're going to put that into, when this is all done, we're going to put it into 8 by 10 or 9 by 13, whatever you have on hand. And we're going to put that in the oven. So I got to get mine out. I never took my pan out yet. I'm not making the onions very, very thick because I want them to cook kind of fast. And then I'm gonna, so when that happens, I should have cut them how I usually do it. That's okay. They're too big, we'll just cut them down a little bit. So we get this cut. I'm gonna get these cut, and I'm gonna get my mushrooms cut, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so my pasta is just about done, and my ground beef is just about done. So if there's any excess grease for your hamburger, please drain it off. You don't want it in there because we're going to add chicken broth and um, heavy whipping cream, heavy cream, and cream cheese. So please drain any excess fat off. I don't have rosemary, so I'm going to use thyme. Now, if you don't have thyme, you can use Italian seasoning, oregano. Okay, so I got the excess off my hamburger and I got my pasta drained. So now I'm going to add my onions, my garlic, and my mushrooms. And I'm going to saute them probably about 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, just to kind of get them softened up. And so I'll come back when that's done. So there's my beef stock. I'm going to add a cup of it to my meat mixture with my onions and my mushrooms. And I'm going to reduce it by half, and then I'm going to add my next cup and reduce it by half. So we'll get that done. I also got my dish out for my, and you're also going to need cheese, but I'll have all this in the recipe. Again, I didn't have Dijon mustard, so I'm just going to use regular mustard. So you make do with what you have on hand. So I'm going to finish sauteing, get everything kind of soft, and then I'm going to add my broth, and I'll be right back. So I'm just going to turn you a little bit. I know it's not going to be easy to see, but so now I'm going to add my beef stock. And I'm going to keep doing that until it's reduced by half. I gotta let it boil again. And I know it's hard to see there, but there's what it's looking like. So I'll get that done by half. No, nope. I'll get that done by half, and then I will come back and we'll continue with the next step. I still have heavy cream to do, mustard and salt, pepper, and the thyme, and some cheese and my cream cheese. So when this here gets done by half, I'm going to add my cream cheese, my Dijon mustard, my heavy cream, and then after all that's melted, then I will, if you have rosemary, that's perfect, or Italian seasoning, but it calls for rosemary. I don't have any. So use oregano or whatever you have on hand. And then we'll come back. I'll see you in just a bit. So now that I got that one down to half, I'm going to do my next one. So I just want to keep you updated on what's going on here. So I am adding my next cup, and I will do that one down to half. And then I will come back and I will show you everything that we're going to do next. So I got that down to half. Well, I think it's just about half. So now I'm going to put in my cream cheese, my heavy cream, and my Dijon mustard. And I'm going to keep stirring it until my cream cheese is all melted. And then I'm going to add some salt, pepper, and my thyme or oregano or whatever you have on hand. So I'll just turn you. I know it's hard to see because I switched burners that it's on. So here's my cream cheese. That in. And my heavy cream, 1 Well, I'm using 1 cup, but when I post it, it's just half a cup. Now, if you do just the right original recipe, it'll serve probably about six to eight people. And my mustard. I have to use my finger here. My fingers are clean, believe me. So that's that done. And I'm just going to keep, like I said, I'm just going to keep stirring that around until it's all nice and melted. And it will thicken up a little bit as well. So I don't know if I can really show what it looks like. Show a little bit. I bought a new computer, but I haven't gotten Zoom on it yet. Because I'm having a hard time getting it to download. So, okay, so I'm just going to keep stirring that around. And soon as the cream cheese melts, I'm going to add, like I said, my salt and pepper and my thyme. Plus, I'm also going to add probably about a cup, half a cup, 3/4 of a cup of cheese. But that's after I get my pasta and everything, but we'll get there. So I'll be right back. So I'm just going to turn it here. The house smells amazing, actually. I'm going to take my pasta and I'm going to add it in. I can just do it only a little at a time because I don't want it splashing all over the place. So, and of course it's all stuck together on me now. So, just this done. I'm going to mix it all around and then I'm going to put it in, put some cheese on. And I think I'll add just a little bit, add some cheese, add the rest of it, and then I'll put the rest of the cheese on top because you're going to use about 2 cups of cheese in total, and it's going to be marble. So, that's done. I'm going to do my dishes. I'm just going to stir it around, get it all coated. Once I get it all coated, like I said, I'm going to put it in my dish. So I'll come back and show you what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. So, and I'm going to have garlic bread with mine. So, get it all coated in the pan, in the oven for about 30 minutes. Take it out. It's ready to eat. So I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. So I'm just showing you what I'm doing here. I had to take it out in spoonfuls because I didn't want to make a mess. So I'm just doing it. I just put down some cheese and now I'm just adding the rest of the, I don't want it splashing everywhere. So but it smells amazing, guys. I can't even wait to have it. So I'm getting it. Should all fit in here. Still, it's kind of settle too, so you should be able to show you what it looks like before I put it in the oven. I'm running out of room. I get my dishes washed. So I'm gonna put a pan underneath this too because it's going to, it's probably gonna bubble over because of the juices and the cheese. So I'm just gonna take it over and I'll show you what it looks like. There it is. There's what it looks like. So I put about 3/4 of a cup of cheese in the middle. And now I'm gonna add about 1.5 cups of cheese on top. And then, like I said, I'm gonna bake it for about 30 minutes. But I think you definitely want to put a pan underneath it because I think it will splash over. So, because I mean, I'm here watching it still bubbling in there, so. One more little bit, and that'll be it. There, I got cheese everywhere. I just gotta find a pan. So I got that done, and I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. So I'm just gonna take it out of the oven, and then I'll show you what it looks like. And you're gonna serve this hot. Didn't bubble over, which I thought it would. There's what it looks like. I can't pick it up and follow it now. If we get a better shot for you to see. And this is your cheesesteak pasta bake. And that's it for me, guys. I hope you get a chance to try it and enjoy it as much as we do. And I will see you next week. Bye, guys. Okay, guys, so I just took it out. There's what it looks like. Pick it up a little bit so you can see. And this is my Philly cheese pasta bake. And I hope you get a chance to try it. Let me know how it turned out for you. And we'll see you next week.